Good day. My name is Trish and welcome to your reading for today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some animal cards. We haven't done any animal cards really too much. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's get some messages for the collective here today. What does the collective need to know? Any details for this moment for whoever decided to check in with me today? Okay, so let's see. We have the armadillo. We have protection. So you are entering into a phase where you are to be in alignment with your intentions and living your best life. You have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. So we have this armadillo and we have protection. Okay. What else do we have here? We have a dog. For some reason I thought that the dog was going to come out, but a dog is about loyalty. And it says you may be feeling like you are let down and that others are not doing their fair share of the work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything else. You deserve better than mixed signals. So we have loyalty here. We also have the blue jay. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. So this is intuition around the blue jay. And then we have swan, which is about love. You have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to grow through were worth it. With the swan card. Okay, so I'm already getting a nice little sense from this reading here about what could be happening. It could be in terms of a relationship for you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. The overall energy on the bottom of the deck is the frog. It is about a transition that is happening right now. So there's a powerful time of change that you are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. So this is about a transition here. So overall energy is about a transition. So I'm kind of getting the sense that you might be in a relationship where you're feeling like you were doing the fair share of the work. But you know, because you are loyal to this person, it's hard for you to really get a good picture. But I feel like with this intuition, when you feel into this situation, I do feel like there is love here, that this is absolutely a soulmate connection. So I do feel that you are protected at this moment in time, but it is really up to you to be discerning. So really discern, you know, this relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be any relationship at all. But you are being protected in this relationship, and maybe there is this sense of loyalty towards this person, but you're really kind of getting these mixed signals from them. So it is, you know, I guess raising some flags in terms of your spidey senses, and you really do have to use your intuition as to what is the right direction to move in. But do remember, you are going through a transition, so do take the time to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, wherever you're working out of. Really have take the time um, to cleanse away any energy that may not even be yours too, right? Like sometimes we can pick up on other people's feelings and automatically think that they're ours, and they very well may not be. It could be someone who is, sending that energy towards you, or like maybe not intentionally. They might be just thinking about it and speaking about it and not realizing that it's having an impact on you. But what I see here is that you have found your soulmate, and it is in the immediate future here. So if you haven't found your soulmate, do know that this is very much a possibility just around the corner. And when I think about soulmate, I feel like we have a lot of soulmates throughout our lifetime. There are people who are just meant to be in your life, and they're there for a purpose and a reason. And if they're meant to be in your life, they'll be able to leave and be able to come back again. And that's just how soulmates kind of work, as far as I'm concerned anyway, is that really true friends, you can leave that situation and absolutely come back, and it's as though you've never left at all. So really some interesting, I'm going to do the life, changing life situations or clarifying life situations here. Let's see, Spirit, if there is some more details around this life situation. The first two cards that are coming out is a river of release, where the water is going to carry away all the burdens and is guiding you towards renewal. So this is coming in underneath this protection, but letting that release. So I do feel that very, very recently, actually, you may have allowed for this river of release, whether that was just having a good cry and letting that water carry away any of the burdens that you were feeling in that moment in time. This is in the immediate past here, but even around underneath. So this is coming in under protection. Underneath the dog and the loyalty, we have a web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. So, this one here was about, being loyal to somebody because maybe you've known them for a very long time, but you're getting mixed messages from them. And so it is really about contemplating as to whether or not this is someone that you want to have in your life. And maybe, because there's lots of people on this card, and maybe you've just decided to cut away people who do give you these mixed messages, who do try to take shots at you, and you are left feeling like, what just happened there? And so, really think about those supportive connections, whether that be in your personal life or in your professional life. And if there are mixed signals, there may be, some people that you want to cut away from your life, and the ones that make you feel good, those are the ones you want to have sticking around, of course. Carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Okay, so this intuition, this is what it's coming in underneath the tuition, so that it's a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and you are free to take flight at any time. But if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you, you can make that choice. But what I see here is that you are choosing to be carried away by this whirlwind of romance, this romantic relationship. So this could very well be about a romantic relationship. But, with that being said, being carried away, we can get carried away in any kinds of relationships, really. But remember to check in with your intuition and really check to see if this is what resonates with you, right? Because as this frog, you are going through the transition. Underneath this frog, we have reflection, right? So not only do we have, this intuition transition, but we also have this reflection happening here. And right underneath that is adaptability, the dragonfly underneath that frog, or underneath the giraffe here. So it is about adapting, about transitioning, but really checking in with your intuition here. Go with what feels good. Allow this to carry you away if you would like. Because what I have here is the divine flow. Let go of attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring in the gifts, right? So here we have this swan, this soulmate, where, if they're destined to be together, they will be together. So whether or not you're with this person right now, or you will be returning to this person again, if it's destined to be, it will be. And this is the divine flow. This is exactly what's coming from Creator, from the divine. So just let go of any attachments. Like, if this person's meant to be with you, they will be with you. So, try not to hang on too hard to the outcomes, because you really are in divine flow, and Spirit is bringing all kinds of gifts right toward you. Awesome. Okay, we also have the shield of resilience. So employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and in career. So yes, I have really been picking up lately a lot of pressure that has been happening for people here. It's like you're just holding on. You're trying to be as resilient as you possibly can be, with those external pressures just really coming down on you. But you absolutely have the internal strength and love, both in your personal life and in your career. You have the ability to move beyond this. You have this shield of resistance, or resilience, I should say. This is something that you have had for a very, very long time. I feel like this shield of resilience is like you've been moving forward, and you have that internal strength within you. Then we have the tide of transition, so embracing the tides of change with openness and allowing the ebbs and flows of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Isn't this very interesting? We talk about having this resilience here in love and work, and then we have, again, this transitional period. Again, we have two transition, the tide of transition, as well as the frog that is about transition here. So you are absolutely in this present moment in a transitional phase. And it's tough and it's hard, and I totally get that. And I do believe, oh my gosh, isn't that interesting? Underneath this frog card was a lion card, and it's about control, and it says if you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. So there is a transition happening here, and there is some reflection that needs to happen, to really have a look at how you control your temper here. And like I said, underneath we have the reflection, and right underneath that we have adaptability, right? And then right after that we have freedom. So like I do feel that you are letting go of this control here. You're allowing for this adaptability to come in, this self-reflection. And so maybe that's something that is needing to be released, is that control, so that you can actually feel this freedom that is coming in, because you are absolutely in this divine flow. I know that it, especially the shield of resilience, like when I think about resilience, it's such a hard go, right? But it is coming in underneath this web of connection. So it is, your spirit team, your ancestors, everyone here. Like when you see this web of connection and the shield of resilience, you have all of these people. It's as though, this is your spirit guides or your team here, really helping you with this resilience as you're moving along here on your life path. And it is about loyalty, and you have been very, very loyal to the divine, to creator. And so this is why you are getting this additional help here. Let this intuition be carried away. Allow for this transition to happen here, because your intuition is absolutely coming online, is what I'm getting here, because you're on the tide of transition. And these two people are totally surrounded by water. So again, spirit, emotion. So there is this transition that's happening. And coming on underneath this divine flow, we have higher wisdom, right? So exploring options, learning what you can, and expanding your horizon. So this is such a beautiful row here. We have the love with the soulmate, right? That this person will absolutely be with you no matter how much time passes. This person is a soulmate meant to be in your life. And it is because you are on this divine flow here. You're just allowing things, allowing for spirit, for creator to show you the way. And this has been something that has taken, your life's path, is to be able to have this higher wisdom, to be able to really trust in this divine flow, and to be able to expand your horizons by trusting this flow that's coming in here. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful message here. Let's see if we can get some more information around this love, divine flow, higher wisdom, spirit. If we could get some more information on this immediate future, what can the collective expect around this divine flow, this love from the spirit guide? There's a ton. All right. We won't take all of these cards. I'm going to just take off the top and put them there and put them there. All right. What we don't see here is this is the Two of Pentacles. So focusing on your goals and bringing in this success. So this is divine flow. This is what's happening. You're focusing on your goals and bringing in this success. Again, we have loyalty here, we have courage, we have ambition coming in underneath this divine flow, under this love card. A lot of ambition, a lot of balance in terms of what we're trying to produce here in this earthly realm. So we have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Page of Cups. So pages are about that new journey here. So this one is about receiving an opportunity here. So being open to receiving this new opportunity that's coming your way. But it is again around intuition. So there is a lot talking about intuition here in this reading today. So a new opportunity that is going to create a lot of financial abundance for you. This is this divine flow. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about planting the seeds, right? So we're looking at, as Minnow Pond guy says all the time, Chris, I can't remember what his last name is, but he always says, is the juice worth the squeeze, in terms of this Seven of Pentacles. So what they're saying is, all the seeds that I've planted, has it been worthwhile? Are these seeds going to grow? Are they going to take off? And what I see here is that we have the Two of Swords, and it's about taking your time to think before you act, right? So really taking a look at these new opportunities and thinking about the decisions that you're making. So you are taking this time to evaluate the seeds that you have planted. This is what I see here. You are in divine flow, and it's about focusing on your goals and balancing those emotions along the way, right? Okay. Let's get some messages here from the universe to close out this reading. Well, that was quick. I already had one. Any more messages for the collective as we close out this reading here today? Nope, there's one for today. And this is it. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold on to a bright and happy vision of yourself. With successful outcomes, don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Allow for this divine flow here. This is the higher wisdom that you have learned throughout all of your trials and tribulations in life. But just remember that you are protected here. You are doing the work. You are very, very resilient. You are going through this transition phase. Right now, you're right in the middle of this transition, and very soon we're going to be moving in. Your time is coming. Everything is coming. Just hold on, one foot in front of the other. Follow your intuition. So that is your reading for today. I am going to leave it there. So thank you so much for joining me. And if anything resonated with you, I really would appreciate a share, subscribe, or a like. It really does help the channel. So thank you so much for listening. Take good care.